Good morning, kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies. Beware of our abuser. If they help other people cheat, then that probably means those other people are helping them cheat. What I mean by that is my abuser has Facebook, and his brother, when he got out of the federal penitentiary and got with his new girlfriend, I think my husband say right now he's probably been with her maybe 7 years. He cheats through my husband's Facebook account. And what I mean by that, women get in touch with my husband to get in touch with his brother so they can go out and meet and have their rendezvous. And then he goes back home to his girlfriend that my husband says that she's renting a house, which is nothing wrong with renting a house. But he's saying, how long is she going to rent? Why don't she just buy something? So when he got out of jail, out of the penitentiary, my husband's brother, he had a partner in crime. And I told the story about family, friends, and fire, how he burned his girlfriend's car down to the ground. We'll just call her Q. Or we'll just make up a name and say Quarnisha. So he burned Quarnisha's car down to the ground using an accelerant. And him and Quarnisha was together when he went to prison. And when he got out, she was married to somebody who my husband said was a white man, and he was disgusted because she married out of the race. But how is he disgusted? Because she married out of the race, and his son is dating someone out of the race because that's what they want. They're happy about it, and she's considered the trophy person, and so is a child because she's non-black. But if a female do it, he's disgusted if they date outside the race. I digress. So he gets out of prison and end up hooking up with this new girlfriend that he has now. And let's just say her name is Quarnisha. She did marry this white guy, allegedly, according to my husband. And he gets out of prison and they hook back up and have sex and they meet up and have rendezvous. And he used my husband to say he's at work at the restaurant or delivering tamales. So one has to think, or I have to think, if he's doing this for his brother, who's doing it for him? When he's saying he's going to take a ride or gonna go bend some corners or working late at the restaurant or gotta leave at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the restaurant. And there's this uncle he was telling me about in Parker County here in Texas. There's a serial cheater, nice looking uncle, older uncle, probably in his 70s now, and used to help the daddy out. And the daddy took a whole bunch of guns over there trying to keep my husband and his brother from getting them because his mind was slipping, and he knows his sons. He knows how his son is. They may take the guns and pawn them. So he took them over there to hide them. Long story short, he got the guns back, but he was threatening the uncle with a whole bunch of stuff and had to get his dad involved just to get the guns back. They really didn't want to give it to him, but his dad is frail and elderly. He ended up pushing the dad through a wall, and the dad complied and told the uncle, hey, just go ahead and give him the guns back. So if anybody go over there, look in the hallway, there's a big hole in the wall if it hasn't been patched up good, because he just did some patchwork to it, but it needs to be completely fixed. So this uncle, nice looking, you can tell he was really handsome back in his day in Parker County. He told me this uncle was cheating on his aunt left and right, and he knew about it, and the aunt finally found out about it, and she was like, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. And he said this particular uncle in Parker County was abusive too. Now I'm like, thinking back on it now, how are all these people abusive in your family, and how are most of them cheaters in your family? Make a long story short, his uncle is not his blood aunt, but that aunt is his blood aunt. So her mind started slipping. So the uncle, he was telling me, was able to weasel his way back into her life because she couldn't remember all the incidents of cheating and verbal abuse she suffered at his hands. So now they're back together in Parker County, and her mind is pretty much gone, almost like his mom's mind. So if we get into these family dynamics with our abuser and they're doing stuff that's not moralistically right, and we see it's not right, and they don't feel like they need to tell that person, hey, you're in a new relationship, maybe you should, try to make that work because you can get bad karma cheating. And what if that person cheat on you? How are you going to feel if that person cheat? So if they're doing this for other people, helping them cheat, we got to realize they're probably cheating on us too, and their family members are helping them cheat on us, and probably with their friends too. That's just something I thought about, and his brother have no idea. He's spreading his business all over town about him being a serial cheater and with this new girlfriend in her rent house, and they're having gatherings and everything, and he's sitting around smiling like he hadn't done shiznix. That's all I have for now. Refined Rose out. Bye for now.